My name is Alex, and today we will be going through a gentle yoga flow, and all you'll need for class is a strap, a yoga strap. If you don't have a yoga strap, you could use a dog leash, you could use a scarf or a towel, anything that you can wrap around your foot to help just bring our hands closer to our feet, which we'll be doing towards the end of class. So go ahead and grab a strap or a dog leash or something now, and then we'll meet on the mat. So today we're going to start off in Shavasana. So bring your feet towards the bottom of your mat. Slowly walk yourself down onto your back. Allow your hands to come to your sides. Let your feet fall away from one another. Palms face up for receiving the energy around you, or palms face down if you need a little bit more of a grounding energy. Gently close your eyes or take a soft gaze. We'll just take a minute here to arrive on our mat, to let go of what we were doing before class or whatever we have going on after class. Let's start to bring awareness to our face. Melt any stress and tension through your eyebrows, your forehead, your cheeks, and your jaw. Create some space in between your teeth and allow your tongue to hang heavy in your mouth. Bring awareness to your neck, your shoulders, your chest. Find some stillness here through your chest. Relax your shoulders. Bring that mindfulness through your arms. Notice how your arms are feeling right here, right now. Notice the soft inner fold of your elbow, the outside of your elbow, on the right and the left. Work your way down to your wrists and your fingers, softening, relaxing through the hands and fingers. Bring your awareness down to your hips, your thighs, and your knees. Begin to notice how your knees are feeling right now. The fronts of your knees, the sides, and the backs of your knees. And then work your way down through your shins and calves, the tops of your feet, the bottoms of your feet, and all 10 of your toes. And as we're laying here, begin to bring awareness to your breath. Without changing anything, and being the gentle observer, just notice, are you breathing a little bit shallow? Or are you taking deep breaths? Are you breathing in through your nose or your mouth? What sensations are here for you in this exact moment? As you inhale, does your chest expand and rise? Does your belly expand and rise? As you exhale, the belly contracts, the chest falls. And just surrender to Shavasana, allowing every inch of you to feel supported by the surface underneath you. Then bring awareness to your lower back. How is your lower back feeling right now? It may be feeling great. There may be no sensations, or it may be feeling a little bit tight, sore, maybe even a little bit of pain. And here we're just the gentle observer. We're not judging or being too critical of ourselves. Just beginning to become aware of how our lower back is feeling. We're going to be working through some lower back exercises during this gentle sequence. So take note right now of how your lower back is feeling. Let's take an inhale, breathe in all the way to your lower back. And then exhale through your mouth. Again, inhale all the way down to the lower back. Exhale, release through your mouth. One more time. Inhale, send that breath to your lower back. And then exhale, release. Keeping your eyes closed here, just start to wiggle through the ankles, the wrists. Move your fingers, wiggle your toes. Slowly take your gaze over to the right. You can keep wiggling the feet and hands if you would like, or you can still find some stillness and take your gaze to the left. Return your gaze back up to the sky and then open your eyes. Invite in this new energy, this new breath. And then inhale, reach your arms over your head. Extend long through your fingertips and your toes. Big morning stretch. Inhale. And then exhale your hands down to your sides. Let's do another inhale. Full body stretch. Hands go behind you. Exhale, release your hands to your sides. One more time. Inhale, full body stretch. And then exhale your hands down to your sides. This time, inhale your arms to the sky. Again, eyes can be closed or open here. And then send your feet over to the right. And then your hands over to the right as well for a banana pose. Here you can interlace your fingers, then push your palms away from you. Making a C shape here, a banana shape. Feeling that nice stretch along your left side body, through your shoulder, maybe through your neck. And then slowly work your way back to center. And then walk your feet over to the left. Hands go over to the left as well. Take an inhale. And an exhale. And then return to your mat. And then bring your hands down to your sides. And then bring knees to chest. Let's rock from right to left. Massaging through your spine, your low back. And then come back down to your back and extend your right foot down to the bottom of your mat. Hug your left knee in towards your chest. Even move your rib cage a little bit to the right. Hug the left knee in. Again, let's show yourself some love here. Take an inhale. And then exhale, bring your forehead to your knee. And then inhale, extend long, rest your head down. 2 more times. Exhale, forehead to knee. Inhale back. Exhale, bring your forehead towards your knee. And then release down. Good. Left leg extends long. This time our right knee will come in. You can wrap your hands around for a little hug of the right leg. You need to scoot your rib cage to the left this time in order to hug your right knee in a little bit. You can do that. Take an inhale. And then exhale, lift the head, tuck chin to chest, bring your forehead towards your knee. Inhale, slowly release down. Exhale, forehead towards knee. Inhale, slowly come down. And then exhale, forehead towards the knee. And then release down. Extend your right foot to the bottom of your space. Hands come down to your sides. Find Shavasana here again. Let's bring attention back to the lower back. Notice any subtle changes. Maybe there are none. Maybe it's feeling better. Doesn't matter. We're just practicing on being mindful here. And then I invite you to take a big inhale. Exhale, sigh through the mouth. And then open your eyes, bend through the knees, toes track forward. Maybe you can swipe the fingertips to the heels here. Feet are about hip distance apart. We'll place palms down on the mat this time. And then we'll get up for a bridge pose. So inhale, lift your hips off of the mat. Gaze is towards the ceiling here. Take another inhale, lift your hips high. And then exhale, release your hips down towards the mat. Walk your feet out towards the edges of your mat. And then drop your knees from side to side. Working through the hips, twisting a little bit. You can go as slow or as fast as you would like here. Honor what your body needs in this exact moment. And try not to compare with how your body was feeling yesterday, or last week, or last month. And just appreciate the here and now. All right, let's come back to center. Again, feet are about hip distance, toes are tracking forward. Maybe you can touch your heels with your fingertips. Palms down at our sides. Inhale, lift the hips high, gaze is high. Try not to have your knees docking in or going out. Knees over ankles. Strong, strong, strong here. Lifting the hips. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in. And out. Slowly release your hips down to the mat. This time we'll bring the bottoms of our feet together. Allow the knees to fall to the sides. Bring your left hand towards your heart, right hand towards your belly. And then tuck your chin towards your chest and walk the back of your head out just a tad. Take an inhale, feel your belly expand. Send the breath all the way down to the belly. And then exhale through your nose this time. Inhale, belly rises. Exhale through the nose as your belly falls. Inhale, belly rising. Exhale, release through your nose. Open your eyes if they were closed. Bring your knees together. We'll go into one more bridge pose. Hands can come down to your sides. Inhale, lift the hips. If you're comfortable here, go ahead and stay here. Or if you'd like a little bit more, you can inch your shoulders together and then see if you can interlace your fingers underneath you. Keep lifting up through the hips. Knees are tracking over the ankles. Lift your hips a little bit more. Inhale. Exhale. Feel free to come out of bridge at any point. If you're sticking with me, we'll stay for 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in. Sigh it out. Unwind through the fingertips. Walk your shoulder blades out. Release your hips down to the mat. Hug your knees into the chest. Wrap your arms around. And then let's bring our forehead to our knees. So finding a little counter stretch here. Tucking in tight as a ball. It's okay if your forehead isn't touching your knees. Just try to roll into as tiny of a ball as you can. Flex all of your muscles. Take a big inhale. And then exhale, release into another Shavasana. Not staying here for long though. Allow your feet to fall out to the side. Hands come down to your sides. And Feel free to work outside of your yoga mat, so it feels comfortable for you to bring your hands off of your mat. Go ahead and do that. Come back into your breath, taking inhales, following them with big exhales. Inhale and exhale. Take one more breath to send your attention to your lower back. Notice any changes. Maybe there are none. Maybe there are significant ones. But either way, just noticing, becoming the observer of our body. And then inhale, full body stretch. Get long. Take an inhale or maybe even a yawn. Hug knees to chest. Rock it from right to left one more time. And then once your knees come to the right, just allow your knees to fall to the side. Come into the fetal position here, side savasana, using your bicep as a nice pillow. Left hand is in front of your chest. Here, I would like you to think of one thing that you are grateful for today. With everything going on in the world, it's so easy to find all the negatives. However, there still are very beautiful things going on in our worlds, whether be it personal or on the large global scale. Again, recite that one thing you are grateful for now. Bring a little smile to your face. Take an inhale. On the exhale, share it with the world. And then as you're ready, push up to a seat on your mat. We'll come to a seated position, legs crossed in front for our easy sitting pose. And then bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Let's just acquaint ourselves here in our seated position before we get moving a little bit more. So here, lean forward a bit. As you're leaning forward, eyes can be closed or open. Notice how your shoulders are in front of your hips. And then lean back, shoulders behind the hips. You can feel your core engage. Maybe the legs are lifting up off of the feet. And then try to come into balance here where shoulders are directly over your hips. Finding a tall spine, but also appreciating the curvature of the spine as well. Your ears are stacked over your shoulders and shoulders over hips. Take an inhale, try to send that breath all the way to the belly. Exhale through your nose. And then you can open your eyes. Bring your hands down to your sides. Inhale your arms to the sky. Shoulders release down your back. And then exhale your right hand to the right side of your mat. Bend over to the right. And then inhale, come on up. Exhale, left hand down, bend to the left. Keep both hips down on the mat. Inhale, reach tall. And exhale your hands to your heart. And then take your gaze over to the right. We'll work through our neck here a little bit. And then take your gaze to the left. Again, over to the right. And then over to the left. And then bring your gaze back towards me. Hands or fingers interlace. Roll through your wrists. Feel free to close your eyes here and feel into the movements. Move intuitively. Make sure you go both directions with your rolls. And then bring your hands to your heart. Inhale your arms to the sky, palms are together. Exhale, reverse namaste. Bring your thumbs to the base of your neck. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, reverse namaste. Inhale, gaze high, arms high. Exhale, thumbs to the base of your neck. This time with your left hand, grab your right elbow. Try to keep your chin off of your chest as much as possible. Inhale, and then exhale, lean over to the left. Inhale, come on up. Palms come back together at the base of the neck. Inhale, arms to the sky, gaze towards your hands, and then exhale, thumbs to the base of your neck. Here, notice where your elbows are. Have they gone out? Try to bring them back in towards your head as much as possible. And then bring your right hand to your left elbow. Inhale. Exhale, over to the right. Inhale, bring it back up. Palms together at the base of your neck. Inhale, palms to the sky. And exhale, hands to your heart. Cool. Let's bring our hands behind us, fingertips face out. And then bring your feet out in front of you. We'll windshield wiper the legs here. So walk your feet out wider than hip distance. Take an inhale. And then exhale, drop your knees to the right. Might hear some cracking, creaking, totally normal. Inhale up. Exhale to the left. Inhale up. Exhale to the right. Inhale up. Exhale to the left. And then come back up. And we'll work our way to our tabletop position. Take your time in getting there. And we'll start off with a neutral spine here in our tabletop. Shoulders are over the wrists. Hips are over your knees. First finger and second finger are facing towards the front of your mat. Spread your fingers wide. Create a foundation with your fingers and your palms to the mat. And if you look back, you want to make sure your feet are tracking behind your knees. So when you look back, you don't want to see your feet either in or out. You want to track them right back behind your knees. Our gaze is out and down to keep the length through our neck. And then let's work through our cats and cows. So inhale, drop the belly, lift the chin, lift the tailbone, push through your palms. Exhale, cat, tuck chin to chest, round through the back, look through your legs. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Two more times, everybody. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. And then inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Return to a neutral spine. Now we're going to do one balancing table here. So extend your right arm out in front of you. You could stay here if this is enough for you today, or extend your left leg back behind you. Flex through your left foot. Extend through your right fingertips. Take an inhale and an exhale. Send your belly button up towards your spine. Gaze is out and down. One more inhale. And then exhale, return your hand and your knee to the mat. We'll go straight over to the other side. Left arm comes out. You could just stay here or join me in the balancing table. Send your right foot back. Try to keep your foot in line with your hips. Inhale. Exhale. Another breath in. And out. Active through the fingers, active through the foot. Inhale. And then exhale, release your hand and your knee to the mat. Walk your knees out towards the edge of your mat. Bring your big toes to touch and back. Send your hips over your heels. Walk your hands out, child's pose. Relax your elbows onto the mat. Take a moment here to appreciate this child's pose. Noticing how it feels with a beginner's mind. Taking Taking big inhales, feel your belly expand in between your legs. If the wide child's pose doesn't feel good for you today, you could always walk your knees in together, take a narrow child's pose. You can also prop yourself up with a block or a blanket here to lift your hips up a bit. Allow your forehead to relax down onto the mat completely, and then rock your forehead from right to left. Massage out your third eye area, the center for intuition. And then find some stillness in your child's pose. Take an inhale. Exhale, release through your mouth. Another inhale. And then exhale, walk your hands over to the right side of your space. Sink your hips to the left. Take a few breaths here on your own. And then walk your hands over to the left side of your space. Sink your hips to the right. Big deep inhales and exhales. Walk your hands back to center. And then rise up on your next inhale. Exhale, cat pose. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. And then exhale, cat. And inhale, cow. Return to a flat back. And then we're going to extend our right foot up to the sky, flexing through our right foot, lifting the knee. Take an inhale. And then exhale, invite your knee to your nose and then point through your right toes. Round through the back as if you were in cat. Inhale, right foot goes high. Exhale, cat, knee to nose. Inhale. One more time. Exhale, knee to nose, cat pose. Inhale, send it high. Hold here. We'll pulse our right heel up for 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. And then release your right knee down to the mat. Let's do our other side. Lift the left foot high to the sky. Lift the knee. Flex through your left foot. And then notice if your shoulders are still over your wrists. If not, make some adjustments. Take an inhale. Exhale, knee to nose, around your back. Push through your palms. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, knee to nose. Use your core here. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, left leg high. Hold here, and let's pulse for 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold and release. Awesome, everybody. Slowly make your way up to your knees. Knees are about hip distance here. If this doesn't feel comfortable for your knees, you could always bend your mat over. Or you could find a blanket. That's the beauty of at-home practice. You can just pause the video, go find whatever you need in order to make yourself comfortable. So knees are hip distance here. The tops of our feet are on the mat. And if you look down, you want to make sure your feet are behind your knees. So again, not coming out here or not coming in. Bring your hands down to your sides. This is kneeling mountain pose. Engage through your legs as much as possible. Engage your core. All those ab muscles working for you. Bring your gaze forward. Chin is parallel to the mat beneath you. Inhale your arms to the sky. And exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, swoop your arms high. And exhale your hands to your heart. Again, inhale, arms reach high. And exhale, hands to the heart. Now we'll walk our right foot out to the side. Right toes face forward. I'm just going to uncurl my mat here. So right toes face forward. And you can have your foot in line with your knee here or a little bit in front. Inhale, your arms reach to the sky. Exhale, your right hand down to your right leg. Slide your right hand down. And then let's bend over. Breathing in and out, relaxing the shoulder. And not crunching here through the right side, still finding length through the midsection. Take an inhale. And then exhale, see if you can bend a little bit more. And then inhale, come on up. Exhale your hands to your heart. Nice. Now we're gonna walk our hands in front of us and then just walk your hands down here, kind of like downward facing dog arms. Start to feel the opening through the right leg and then just relax your head in between your hands. Breathing here. And then slowly walk your hands over to the right. And feeling that opening on the right leg. Backing off if there's any pain though. Take an inhale. Exhale, release. And then slowly walking your hands back to center. Lifting the chest, reaching the arms to the sky. And then exhale, hands come to heart. Now, find some strength through your core. We're going to see if we can balance our right foot back to center. So use your strength, lift that right foot off, bring it back in. Awesome. This time, left leg goes out to the side. Here we're stacked ears over shoulders, over hips, over our knee. Hands come to heart. Left toes track forward, but if that's too uncomfortable, they can point out a tad. Inhale your arms to the sky. And then exhale, left hand comes down to left leg. Bend on over to the left. Again, not sinking here through the left side, still lifting, even as we're folding. Inhale. Exhale. And then inhale, come on up. And then exhale, bring your hands down to your knee. And then walk your hands out in front of you here. Downward facing dog arms, spreading the fingers. Once you feel good here, allow your head to fall in between your arms until you feel the opening behind your left leg. All the while breathing deeply. And then slowly inch your hands to the left, still on your downward facing dog arms. Finding space here through your shoulders, your neck. Inhale. Exhale. And then we'll walk our hands back into center. Lift the chest, lift the head, arms come up on the inhale. And then exhale, hands to the heart. Same thing on this side. Let's find balance by engaging our core. Even touch your belly. You can feel your abs fire up. Lift the left leg in, and then come back to center. Awesome job, everybody. Come back to your tabletop position. We'll get off of our knees. I know they might be a little sore from that work. Tuck through your toes. Walk your hands out about a handprint. Lift the knees, the hips. Push your hips back. Head goes in between the arms for downward facing dog. Finding movement here in your downward dog. Here, just start to move intuitively. Listen to what your body's asking of you. It doesn't have to look any certain way. Just go off whatever feels right now. All the while, make sure you're pushing down through all points of your palm. Finding length through your neck and your shoulders. External rotation of your upper arms. And then find some stillness in your down dog. Feet are about hip distance apart. Your heels are tracking behind your second and third toe. So just like we've been talking about, heels aren't coming in or going out. Tracking right behind your second and third toe. Tuck your chin towards your chest. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in. And out. And then slowly walk your feet up towards your hands. You can meet in the middle as well. Grab for opposite elbows or interlace your hands in front of you. And then sway from right to left for this nice dangling forward fold. Make sure you aren't holding on through your neck or head. The crown of your head faces down towards the ground. Instead of doing like I am right now, where legs are straight and I'm just hanging over, bend through the knees. Allow the belly and the chest to fall towards the legs. Much more comfortable here, especially since we're just beginning to warm up through the backs of the legs. And then come to center. Gently shake the head yes. And no. And then release the hands to the mat. Let's do a little twist here. So right hand comes underneath your face. Could also be on your fingertips here or a block if you have one. Bend through the right knee and then extend the left arm into the air for a twist. If it feels okay for your neck, maybe your gaze goes up towards your left thumb. Inhale. And then exhale. Release your left hand underneath your nose this time. Left knee bends. Inhale, right arm to the sky. And then exhale, both hands come beneath you. Inhale, halfway lift. Flat back, hands to your shins, maybe your thighs here. And then exhale, forward fold. One more time, inhale, halfway lift. Flat back as if you were balancing something on it. Exhale, forward fold. Actually, let's do that one more time. Inhale, halfway lift. Shoulder blades come back and forward fold. On the inhale, slowly rise up as you reverse sun circle your arms to the sky. And then exhale, hands come to your heart. Take a moment to close your eyes. Once more, become the gentle observer of your body. Maybe noticing some tingling sensations, warmth, increased heart rate. Feel your heart going. Maybe a little bit of a sweat going on. And then go ahead and bring your hands down to your sides. Let's find our mountain pose. Toes track forward. Really see if you can grip the mat with your toes. Engage through your legs. Your belly. Stand tall, chin is parallel to the ground. Palms shine forward. Inhale your arms to the sky. And then exhale your right hand to your right hip. Take it over to the right. Inhale up. Exhale to the left. Inhale, bring it up. And then exhale, cactus your arms. Take an inhale here, and then exhale, twist to the right. See if you can keep both hips tracking forward. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, lean back. Send your hips forward. Take your gaze high. Good, and then come center. Release your hands down to your sides. And let's start to flow just a little bit. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, slow forward fold. Release head, release your neck. Inhale, flat back for your halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, stand up. And exhale, hands to your heart and Anjali Mudra. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hinge at the hips, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand up tall. And then exhale your hands to your heart. One last half sun salutation. Inhale, arms reach to the sky. Maybe you can take your gaze with you this time. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. And then inhale, rise all the way up. And exhale, hands to your heart. We'll move on to a little bit of balance before we get down onto our backs. And bring your hands to your heart, or if you prefer to bring your hands to your hips, that works too. Walk your right foot out in front of you, come up onto your right toes. So here, notice if you've leaned back a bit, or if you're leaning forward, try to stand tall. Stack your ears over your shoulders, over your hips, over your knees, over your ankles. So right foot is out in front of us. You could stay here if you choose, or see maybe if you can lift the right toes off of the mat and find balance here. You can leave hands at hips, hands at heart, maybe hands out to the sides if you need a little help with your balance. Could also be holding on to a railing or a chair. Or if you'd like a little bit more, let's lift the arms to the sky. Release the shoulders down your back. Take an inhale and an exhale. On this next inhale, one more variation. See if you can bring your knee up towards your arms. Nice. One more inhale. And then exhale, release your foot, release your arms. Give it a little shake. Bring your feet wider than your hips. Let it loose. Cool. And then bring your hands back to your hips. We'll walk our left foot out this time. Left toes on the mat. So again, find your balance here. Stack your joints. Feel free to stay here, or maybe see if you can pop your left toes off of the mat. Holding here, breathing, being kind with yourself. Sides are going to be different. Leave hands at hips, heart, maybe out wide for balancing, or see if you can invite your arms up to the sky. Take an inhale, exhale, and then invite your knee in towards your chest on the inhale, and then exhale, release your foot, release your hands. This time just march it out a little bit, and then bring your arms into it. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Releasing tension here. Now let's do some butt kickers. So just bring one heel to your glutes and down, and then the other. So working through your quads here. Nice. And then come back to your mountain pose. Let's close our eyes. Come back to the one thing you said you were grateful for today. Allow that to fill you up with good thoughts, good sensations. Maybe even a smile comes to your face. Take a big ol' inhale. Exhale, release, and share that gratitude with the world. And then inhale, circle your arms to the sky. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. And then exhale, place your hands on the mat. Step your feet back and come down onto your knees for your tabletop position. Now we're going to do what's called rocket cat. So tuck through your toes. Send your hips back towards your knees, or send your hips back towards your heels. And then walk your hands out. And then round through the back. Round through the back as if we were in cat pose. Your head is in between your arms, looking back towards your feet. Again, feet aren't coming in here or going out. Feet are right behind your knees. Really find that broadening through your back body into your lower back. Inhale. Exhale. And then come up onto your fingertips here. Try to find that arch even more through your back. One more breath in. And then exhale, release your hips down towards your heels. This time they're on our heels. And then walk your hands over to the right, still on the fingertips here. And then walk your fingertips to the left. And then to center. And then inhale, rise up to your tabletop position. And then as you exhale, make your way to a seat. And we'll want our strap nearby as we make our way onto our back, but we're going to do one thing before we get to our back. So come on down to your forearms here. Fingers are facing down towards your feet. Elbows are underneath your shoulders. And then come up for a reverse tabletop here. So try to stack your knees over your hips, and then your ankles are in line with your knees. So lots of 90-degree angles here. Take an inhale, and then exhale, extend your legs long. Working into our core here a bit. Inhale, come up. Exhale, long. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, release. Inhale. Exhale. Let's do 3 more. Inhale. Exhale, send the feet long. Inhale. Exhale, kick it out. Inhale. Exhale, your feet long. Hold here. Embrace the wobble. That means change is happening. We're so strong. One more inhale. And then exhale, slowly release your feet down to the mat. And then make your way all the way to your back. Take a breath in. Sigh it out. Feels so good to be on our backs. We've done it. Let's grab for our strap. And then we're going to lift our right foot off of the mat. Wrap the strap around the ball of our right foot. And then just let your left foot relax. Make sure your head and neck are relaxed onto the mat. Walk your hands up as far as feels good for you in order to feel the opening along the back of your right leg. Just start to allow your breath to come back to its natural pace, natural rhythm. And then take the strap in your right hand and then open up your right leg to the side. Here, if it's too much to have your left leg straight, you could always bend through the left leg. And then your left arm can come out to a T. Just ensure you're not holding your breath. Otherwise, there's no need to make it any certain way. And then slowly guide your right foot up to the sky. Take your strap in the left hand, you can tee your right arm, and then bring your right leg all the way across your body for an IT band stretch, that muscle on the outside of your knee. If it feels okay for your neck, you could even take your gaze over towards your right thumb. And then slowly guide your foot back up to the sky. Take the strap in your right hand again, and then bend through your right knee, bringing your knee towards the outside of your body. Right knee comes out towards your right elbow for half happy baby. Again, if this is too much to have the left leg straight, bend through the left knee. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. Beautiful. Right leg comes back up to the sky. Bring the strap off of your right leg. Slowly lower your right foot down to the mat. And then bring your left foot up to the sky. Wrap the strap around the ball of your left foot. Let your right leg relax here. And then walk your hands up as far as feels good for you. Just enough to get the nice opening, the nice stretch through your hamstrings, your calf, your Achilles, all of your back leg. All of the back of your left leg. As you're ready, take the strap into your left hand. Allow your left foot to fall to the side as you tee your right arm. Feeling free to bend through the right leg here or keep it long. And then slowly guide your left foot back up. Take the strap into your right hand. Tee your left arm. And then guide your left leg all the way across your body, as much as feels good for you. Breathing through any discomfort, but knowing to back off if there's any pain. And then take your gaze over towards your left thumb, if it feels all right for your neck. Gaze goes up towards the sky, left leg comes back up. Take the strap into your left hand, bend through your left knee for half happy baby. Your left knee is coming towards your left elbow. You can bend through the right leg here or have it straight. Breathing, appreciating the stretch, basking in the opportunity that you've given yourself for some self-love, some self-care, making time to get on your mat for you. Straighten through your left leg. You can take the strap off, set it to the side, and then slowly bring your left foot down to the bottom of your space. And then hug your knees into your chest. And then extend your feet to the sky for full happy baby this time. And then grab for behind your thighs, around your lower legs, or the outsides of your feet, and then actively bring your legs down and your tailbone, bring it down towards the mat. Invite in some movement here if that feels right for you. And then bring your feet down to the mat. 2 more poses here. Right ankle comes on top of the left knee. If you feel the stretch here already, go ahead and stay here. Or bring your hands behind your left thigh. And then hug your knee into your chest while actively pushing away your right foot. Head and neck are relaxed. Forehead, eyebrows are relaxed. Unclench your jaw. And then unwind through the fingers. Drop the left foot down and then the right. This time left foot comes on top of the right knee. You can stay here or reach for behind your right leg. Actively bring your right knee in as you push the left foot away. Breathing. And then right foot comes down and left. This time bring your legs together so ankles are touching, knees are touching. Tee your arms to the side. And then walk your hips to the left, just a tad, and then drop your knees to the right. Just a nice little twist here. Gaze can be towards the sky or over your left shoulder. Invite your knees back to center and your hips. And then walk your hips over to the left or the right just a tad. And then use your core as you drop your knees to the left. Arms are at a T. Gaze is up or to the right. As you breathe, take those breaths down to the belly. And then invite the knees back to center and your hips. Bring your hands down to your sides. Walk your feet to the bottom of your space. Allow your feet to fall away from one another and come into your savasana. Close the eyes or take a soft gaze. See what it feels like to maybe inch your shoulder blades underneath you a bit to find length through your chest. Melt through the muscles of your face, your neck and shoulders. Allow your your arms to relax on the mat. Release through your midsection, your hips, your upper legs. Release through your lower legs, your feet and your toes. Sink into stillness here in your savasana for the next minute or so. It's a chance for our bodies to integrate the practice, soak it all up. Just some time for some inner stillness and peace and quiet as well.